did not think I would be making another video on the Selen situation, but some shit has happened in the less than a week Selen has been terminated from Nijisanji, so I figured I'd throw up Pal World, just do some head empty collecting, and talk a little bit on my thoughts, some of the things that came up, even from comments after my own video that I posted. Some things I learned, like, for example, when I said that Nijisanji only pays their talents 1 to 2%, apparently that is only for art-related goods. Apparently, I didn't confirm this, but apparently they actually do get paid 50% for voice stuff. Still, do better. I would still say do better. Because 2% on other merch stuff is not great, especially considering these talents are literally the face of your company and literally the reason you're able to make the money. But I digress. Soon after Nijisanji fired Selen Tatsuki, which, let's just remind everybody, she was fired through a text, essentially. She didn't even know that she was fired until people started messaging her that a post had been made saying that she had been terminated. She had been in talks with Niji to leave amicably. She wanted to graduate. And they were like, you know what? No, fuck it. Let's just wash our hands of the situation, and didn't even bother fucking telling her that she was terminated. They posted that completely cold statement, and very much like the Zion situation, left out a lot of context on their own end, and pitted the entire blame on her. Tonight, as I was working on art commissions, I saw that False ID went and posted another video, and the video was up for 4 minutes. Not even 4 minutes, just I started watching that video and immediately it was taken down. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird. So I went to the Discord to see what was up. And I had seen that Ilara, I think it's Ilara because it's an I. People in the Discord were freaking the fuck out because Ilara had gone live. And Ilara, I think, was Selen's sister or something in the Niji lore. I don't know. I didn't really watch Niji before all this shit. So I went to go see what was going on, and it was literally just a black screen, and Illyra saying something about, like, addressing Nijisanji situation. And I kid you not, this girl, this poor girl, no hate to her, this poor girl was reading from a script. Further bashing Selen. Saying that she was constantly breaking rules, that Niji's not at fault, so on and so forth. I honestly was a little flabbergasted until another voice took over. And judging by the way the chat reacted, I think it was Vox who started talking. And Vox went on to say that apparently Anycolor or Nijisanji had received... Oh shit, I don't have a key, fuck. Had received documents from Selen's lawyers. And that's what spurred this spontaneous stream addressing the issue. And apparently, in those documents, Selen, or Doki, had cited some of the moments of harassment and had named times that other Nijisanji members essentially started to talk to Selen about moments that she broke the rules, essentially posting something or trying to go through with something without getting the proper permissions, yada yada yada, and citing that as harassment and bullying. First off, if it's in a lawyer document, I'd like to think that Selen has maybe some kind of proof. And considering Vox had said that Selen had recorded him without his knowledge, according to Nijisanji, or what Nijisanji said from the documents given to them by Selen's lawyers, that would be the proof. I'm the type of person that if somebody is coming through with this drama, and let's be honest, the VTuber fucking community is full of fucking drama, and honestly, I'm quite fucking sick of it. But if somebody is saying so-and-so did blank, I'm the type of person who will always follow that up with some research, with some proof. You can't just go around saying so-and-so did blank without any type of proof. And the fact that these 3 Nijisanji talents clearly reading from fucking scripts were saying this, that, and the other thing, like, show us the proof, Niji. Show us the proof. Oh, no, thank you, sir. Ugh. Okay, sorry. Fucking minigun, dude, what the fuck? I'm so frustrated. Even if this was an issue of Selen breaking rules on occasion, Vox had stated, from reading from the script, that Selen had threatened to graduate a number of times. Selen had stated during this month-long silencing that Niji did that she just wanted to graduate. She just wanted to leave amicably. She, after harassment and or mismanagement, very clearly mismanagement from Nijisanji, put herself in the hospital. She made an attempt on her life from the stress and mental load, put herself in the hospital, and as she tried to get Niji to own up to their shitty fucking behavior, they locked her out of her accounts, posted on her behalf, minimizing the situations, prevented her from doing her job, basically told her that we will be locking you out of your account until you decide to agree with us, drop this whole lawsuit nonsense, and then when she refused, they terminated her. I don't care that Niji's all like, oh, well, she did blank. No, you're not a fucking toddler. You're a company. Act like it. So, Nijisanji, literally less than 24 hours after firing her, went and started posting promos for merch, proving once again that they don't really care about their talents. They just care about their bottom line, their profit margins, making money off of their fans. They even stated that they were going to be re-releasing Selen Tatsuki merch from 2023. They fired her and made a promise that they were going to still release merch of her. The drop in their stocks after this was not subtle. It was not small. It was drastic, and it was going down quickly. And then they released a statement stating that the decision to fire the talent, Selen Tatsuki, would have no effect or a negligible effect on their finances. And I imagine that statement was put out specifically for their investors. That seems like a very company corporate statement. But the fact that they put out a 2-sentence statement saying that their decision to terminate this liver was literally not going to affect them in the slightest reached the fan base and came off as cold, cruel, and callous. And of course, the fan base reacted accordingly. Trending, I'm seeing things like sink the yacht and yada yada yada. Their stocks drop further and fucking further. Companies that had companies that had deals with them. Height, who makes PCs, was putting out a collaboration with them and some of their other talents to make computer towers that had, was it computer towers and keyboards? I can't quite remember. Again, I'm not a Nijisanji fan. I'm literally talking to you as an outsider looking in on this situation. I have no bias or stakes in this fucking game. On the outside looking in, companies started dropping Niji like a hot fucking penny. Because yeah, what they did and what they continue to do to their talents, people aren't just gonna fucking ignore it anymore. And even today, I started watching that false ID video, and he had mentioned that Good Smile, at least I think it was Good Smile, no longer was listing Nijisanji on certain versions of their website. I think it was the English and the Chinese versions of their website. That's a big deal. And as Doki was live, as Doki was, she finally thought she washed her hands of this. She came out, did her final statement piece. She was live and just trying to do her thing. Illyra went live. And all of this came out. Illyra, Vox, and Ike reading coldly from a script about how their feelings were hurt and their trust was betrayed by Selen Tatsuki. Show the proof. Show the proof. I am so mad. I don't know if Niji thought that like having their livers speak to their fans was going to maybe solicit some fucking sympathy from the fan base. But it's doing the fucking opposite. It's doing the exact fucking opposite. The fans are not sympathetic. And it genuinely felt like listening to a fucking hostage situation. Like, I'm wondering if these fucking livers had come forward and, like, tried to address things, and Nijisanji was just maybe, I don't know, holding their jobs over their fucking head. It genuinely felt like that. The biggest thing that they tried to hit home, like, they were talking heavily about the Last Cup of Coffee video, and how Selen had a habit of trying to do projects without getting permission from management or without waiting for permission from management. Both Lily Pichu and the producer of Last Cup of Coffee have gone on record to say that they gave Nijisanji the permission for Selen to cover the song in 2023. 2. How much time do you need? How much time do you need to review, like, that email? Oh, fuck. Another thing that... whoa. Sorry, I really should have sat down and actually fucking come up with a script instead of freeballing it like I did. But I wanted to get this out while I was still thinking about it all. Part of the fucking thing that they had put out was that Selen neglected to pay artists on time. Or pay people that she commissioned on time. What's the point of a management company that can't even fucking manage shit like that? Is it not your job to ensure that people who are working with members associated with your company get paid on time? Artists have fucking come out and flat out said that no. Selen paid us out of her pocket because Niji neglected to pay them. Selen's an artist herself. Selen values the work that artists do. Selen ensured that her artists got paid. This reaction from Niji, this fucking piss poor PR, like, stunt rap? I don't even know what to call this. This is reflective of what the company is. This is the reflective of how they are, and this is the reflective of how they handle their talents, their company, their everything. This is Nijisanji, and like the fact that this is all coming to light, I sincerely suspect that either Niji isn't going to last much longer. I am fully expecting other talents to graduate. There have been a number of what the fuck are you? Oh, no thank you. You don't... Ooh, there's 2 of them? What is this? Oh, they're the ones that are in the statue. Okay. That's fucking rad. Actually, that's really fucking cool. There's 2 of them there, and I'm level 27? Question mark? I ain't fuck with that shit. Anywho. I don't even know how to fucking end this. This is going to reflect very poorly on them and their talents. The fact that they wrapped their fucking talents up in this, too. God, I don't even know what to fucking say anymore. I know you're still in call of me. I don't even know what to fucking say anymore.
Oh, are you asking me for, like, input?
I guess. I'm gonna cut this part out, but, like... Fuck, man.
I was going to offer when you were searching for the word. I was going to say tantrum.
Yes! This is literally a fucking tantrum. It's disgusting.
Yeah. But, like... Is Nijisanji not a idol company first?
Even by idol company standards, this is deplorable. Even as an idol company, like there are other Japanese-based idol companies that are not as poorly managed as this.
Is Niji a, like, fresh company? Did
Nope.
it exist?
They are one of the big 4.
No, like, did they get their start in VTubing? Like, were they an organization before VTubing became a thing? Or
I don't
did they
know.
get their rise out of the rise of VTubing?
I don't know if they were a company before VTubing became a thing, but they definitely staked their claim in VTubing.
But then again, most of the big 4 weren't companies before VTubing was a thing?
Pretty much.
ultimately it speaks to a kind of unspoken but implied contempt. Contempt isn't the right word. A sense that their talent is disposable.
That's exactly what it feels like.
They are the actor behind which they rig the actual character they care about. They don't care about your personality. They especially don't care about your personhood, it seems.
Well, yeah. Like, again, Selen was in the hospital. And they didn't fucking care. They didn't fucking care. They were like, but are you gonna retract your statement, though? But, like, did you really need lawyers? Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it very much speaks to an implied sense that Niji views its talent as very replaceable.
Yeah, and unfortunately, to a degree, they are correct.
You are just a meat actor behind a camera.
A meat actor, I hate that. But yeah, to a degree, unfortunately, that mindset hasn't been proven wrong. They are, again, a big name in the VTubing scene, and even if they fucking get you to sign a year-long contract and you get cranked out a year later, burnt out and disillusioned with VTubing, they have several hundred people eager to take your spot.
Oh yeah. No, it's the revolving door of VTubing. Of corporate VTubing.
Yeah.
It is, you want in? Cool, we'll get you in.
Yeah.
Like, of all the companies, Niji's probably the easiest to get into, aren't they?
I don't know. I've never tried to apply.
Yeah.
But yeah, from what I've seen of some of their talents, yeah.
Is there do they have a particularly high turnover rate among the big four?
So, if I see the term black company, do you know what I mean?
No.
So, black company is translated from the Japanese term, basically a literal translation. And what it means, for like, the things that make a black company are poor work conditions,
Yeah.
poor management, poor compensation, and a high turnover rate.
Yeah.
Nijisanji is a black company.
Like, it's just known to have the reputation of being a black company.
In this past week, it has earned the reputation of black company. Or at least more vocally so. I believe many other people tried to point out to the other talents that it is a black company. And there's a literal clip going around of, I think it's Millie Parfait? Of people being like, aren't you concerned about Niji being a black company? And she was just like, no, guys. I'm gonna look up what black company means. And then she starts reading black company, like the definition. She just trails off. She just trails off and she's just like, yeah, so guys, Niji's in a black company.
That's...
What the fuck are you doing here? Are you lost, sir? Oh shit. I don't have any money. But yeah. I know that I've been yakking your ear off about Nijisanji drama this past week, and I very much appreciate you being as patient as you have been.
Well, I mean, it's... From a utterly disconnected third party, it is amusing to watch corporations learn that fan bases are how you make your money.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're getting to watch it in real time.
Mm-hmm.
It is a really great thing to watch, and I support it wholeheartedly. Like, sink the yacht, let the bitch burn. Like I am all for if a company thinks that they're untouchable, test the hypothesis.
Yeah. I agree. Like, they need to be shown this behavior will not be tolerated any longer. And oh, fuck me. Sorry, I died. And I'm glad that they're being shown just that. Oh. They're being shown just that. Do you mind if I leave in the parts of you and I bouncing off of each other?
Yeah, you leave them in.
Okay. So after rambling my thoughts off with Palworld in the background, I finally I got a little more context. So apparently one of the biggest mainstays that those three were trying to put into that live stream that they did was that their personal information was included in legal documents sent by Selen's lawyers. I'm going to try to get away from the microphone a little bit because I realized during that recording that I was basically eating the microphone. But their personal information were in those legal documents from Selen's lawyers. So this could mean a few things. This could mean either Nijisanji doxed their own talents to Selen. This could mean that Selen had, again, I don't know Nijisanji stuff. I don't know if they off collabed. I don't know anything like that. They claim, or at least from what I've read, they claim to have been very good friends with Selen, so it's entirely possible that they did off collab. Regardless, those documents were only supposed to be seen by 3 parties. Selen, aka Doki Bird, Doki's lawyers, and Nijisanji's lawyers. And unless Illyra, Vox, and Ike are lawyers or legal counsel for Nijisanji, they should not have had access to those documents. Nijisanji dragged these talents into this fucking mess and either strongly encouraged them to do this stream entitled A Message from Nijisanji, or they did it of their own volition. I don't know what that really means from either perspective, or, you know, rather, if it was Nijisanji strong-arming these talents to do this video, to go out and do this poor fucking attempt at a public relations, at a PR fucking cover-up or addressing or anything like that, that's appalling. That they are trying to garner sympathy from the fandom by using some fan favorites, some mainstays, some long-standing members or members with large fan bases, because I've definitely heard Vox has a very, very particular fan base. Nijisanji is a company, and they should be addressing this as a company, as opposed to getting their employees, their run-of-the-mill, their talents, to be addressing this. They should be getting their legal counsel to address this, or their public relations to be addressing this. What they've done so far with the whole financial impact will be negligible and all that shit has been poor. This attempt using their talents is going to do far more harm than good. Support for Nijisanji and its talents has been on a rapid decline, and this is not going to make it better. I have said multiple times that I've never really been super into the Nijisanji fandoms. And you know what? If you still support Nijisanji after this, that's on you. But we need to start calling them out on their bullshit. They need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be held accountable. Because on top of mismanagement of their talents and their company, this could very well be a huge legal NDA breach of contract if they genuinely went and showed these legal documents to these talents. So yeah. Fan-tiddly-tastic. Let's see how this unfolds over the next few days, because if they thought the Nijisanji talents were dropping subscribers like fucking flies before this, yeah, this ain't gonna fucking help it.